Hi, my name is Jamie Lott, and this is a little bit of my story. This past Christmas Eve, my husband Zeb was killed in a car accident on his way home from work. That night, the presents were already out under the tree, the stockings were filled, and it was supposed to be a really peaceful and calm, quiet Christmas Eve, ready for an exciting and busy Christmas Day the next day. But I was sitting on my couch, and I was just in utter shock that Zeb was no longer on this earth. But God has walked with me, and he has overcome many things in my life in the past. He has carried me through some dark days and has proven his character to me over and over. All throughout his word, he calls us to remember. He tells us to put physical reminders all over our home that remind us of his faithfulness through all of our past trials. And so the decorations in my home are exactly that. Most of them are reminders of God's faithfulness through lots of the days that I needed him the most. In 2005, my family's home was completely washed away by Hurricane Katrina. We lived in a small camper for 6 months after the storm, and a small Christmas tree was given to us as we celebrated our Christmas in that camper. I've kept that tree all these years, and it just reminds me of God's faithfulness and how he overcame that in my family's life. God has proven over and over, including in that time, that he was in the business of overcoming whatever feels broken. This Christmas Eve, as I sat on my couch, I was in shock, and my closest friends and family were all around me. And I looked over into my kitchen, and I saw that little tree. And I was reminded that God was going to be faithful even in this, that he has overcome in the past and that his character remains the same. I knew that the boys and I were going to be fine, that we were going to be taken care of, and that God was going to be there for us. The last 7 months have been the hardest of my life. I'm now a single mom to 3 young boys, and we all miss Zeb every single day. I have learned that the grief that follows such a loss is oftentimes debilitating. But God has been there for us, and he has carried us every single day, especially when my energy is depleted, when anxiety is creeping in, or when the grief feels overwhelming. He has provided us the most amazing church family who has done things from mow our grass every week. They've provided meals. They've helped me with my kids and just so much more. And he's provided us with friends that are there when the loneliness feels too thick to breathe. At the end of Zeb's funeral, we played the song Gratitude. And in it, it says, "All my words fall short. I've got nothing new. How could I express all my gratitude?" And that's truly how I feel. I will not and will likely never be over grieving Zeb's loss, but I am forever grateful for his life, for our marriage, and for the kindness and love that God has shown us in the months since his passing. God is still writing our redemption story, and he is still in the business of overcoming even the hardest days.